option.
They're working for the Democrats. What, did 40 or 46 Democrats did not vote for the continuing resolution?
Intake.
So,
What is the nuclear option in the Senate? Do you know?
are you talking about a filibuster?
No, that if I were talking about a filibuster, I would say, what is the filibuster?
Okay.
What is the nuclear option within the Senate?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. So the nuclear option is a legislative maneuver where the people who run the Senate, so the majority, can overturn a rule and make it to where they can vote based on simple majority. So if the Republicans really wanted this continued resolution passed so badly, since there are 53 Republican senators currently in Senate, they could overturn this standing rule and vote on it and get it passed through simple majority. But instead of doing that, what they did on the last day that the government was open is not a single Republican showed up to work. Mike Johnson canceled the vote for that day, and he locked the doors. Why?
Because the Democrats won't vote on the continuing resolution that they've already voted on multiple times.
Why? Right, and they voted against it multiple times.
The Democrats
Do
have?
you know how to look? Yes, do you know how to look up bills?
Yeah, of course, but I have representatives
So
for that. I have elected representatives for that.
How many times was it voted on?
I'm going to say 4, but I don't know exactly.
Correct.
And there we go,
Correct.
4.
Well, I mean, technically, so there was a vote done yesterday, so now it's 5.
Okay, 5.
And they again lost another. Okay, so it was voted on the 30th in Senate, right? It was 55 to 45. So that lost. 10-1, they voted on it again. It was 55 to 45. 10-3, it was 54 to 44. So 2 people didn't vote. And 10-6, 52 to 42. They are losing votes as the day goes on, as the days continue. And why won't they just invoke the nuclear option? Because they did it a couple months ago to give the go-ahead to 45 judges that Trump wanted put in.
I don't know. Are there consequences of the nuclear option? Because
No,
once you
it just
invoke that,
overturns the standing rule.
Yeah, but is it overturned forever then?
No, because if it were overturned forever, when they overturned it a couple months ago, they would have been able to pass this continued resolution through simple majority.
Is it overturned on all continuing resolutions then?
No.
Just on this one?
Yes.
I don't know. Well, they're clearly trying to force the Democrats' hand to come to the table and vote on what they've already approved.
Okay,
I mean,
but
maybe it comes to that.
If they really want it passed, if it's such a clean resolution to begin with, and the Democrats are the ones just being ridiculous about it, why don't they invoke the nuclear option and pass it?
I don't know. I'm not on the Senate.
So this would be the Republicans' fault.
No, Schumer's the one who shut down the government.
No, Mike Johnson locked the doors and canceled the vote for the last day of the government. It is Mike Johnson. It is the Republicans' fault for not doing their job.
From my understanding, the Democrats could have voted on this, voted incorrectly, voted the way they did, voted no, so they didn't pass it.
Right. Intake. I'm not arguing with you there. You are correct. They could vote on it.
Yep.
Clearly, they have voted on it 6 or 5 times now,
5 times.
and the Democrats and the Democrats have said no every time. So if the Democrats are the ones upholding it, and this is needed to keep the government going, the senators, the Republican senators, can invoke the nuclear option and pass it with a simple majority and not shut down the government, and then tell everybody we had to invoke this option because the Democrats refused to work with us. Instead, they are counting on you to not be smart enough to know that they can do this, so that way they can blame the Democrats for something that's not happening because we don't hold the majority.
Correct. Maybe it'll come to that. But right now, the Democrats are hurting anything.
We are at that right now.
Okay, well, maybe they'll come to that this week. I mean, the Democrats could also come to the table and vote in the affirmative.
What Emma just did is she pointed out how you're being manipulated and you're just falling for it.
Oh, I don't think I'm being manipulated. I understand what she's saying completely. But the Democrats could also vote in the affirmative and get past the filibuster that they're clearly playing the game with.
You're still blaming the Democrats. Emma's trying to explain to you how you're being manipulated.
Sure.
And you're still doing it. You're still spewing this.
All the Democrats want, if you read the Democratic continued resolution, all the Democrats want is to make the tax subsidies from the ACA that keep premiums low for lower and middle class Americans. They want to make those permanent. That's all they want.
Not going to happen. And the Republicans are saying no to that.
Why won't the Republicans concede to keeping healthcare costs, like healthcare premiums, low for lower and middle class Americans? Why won't they allow that to happen? Why
Well,
do
the
they
way
want
that
those things to expire so 20 million more Americans go without healthcare?
the way that you phrase the question, I do not agree with. ACA has never been affordable. ACA needs to die the death that it always needed to.
He's muted because I'm here. Because he's disrespectful as fuck to me every single day, and he's still here.
Yes, I just muted him.
Well, I think she likes my conversation. I don't even know. Why are you here? Why do you got to be all argumentative right away? We're having a good conversation.
Yeah, disrespectful to me every single day.
I wasn't even talking
to
you.
Day, he's disrespectful.
Jess, I wasn't even talking to you.
Today. But what about yesterday?
I don't know. You come in really hot all the time. I'm pretty mellow guy.
Pretty mellow guy.
Yep.
Okay. So that gives you the right to not respect me. Huh?
You're given the level of respect that is afforded to me. So, can we keep talking about the continuing resolution, how the Democrats should come to the table and vote to end this filibuster and vote on the continuing resolution?
The Democrats are coming to the table. They want the
Yeah, but they're
ACA
coming to the-
subsidies. Stop. The ACA subsidies expire at the end of this year. They want to make those subsidies permanent so lower and middle class Americans can continue to afford health care. Why will the Republicans not talk about that? Why will they not pass that in the continued resolution?
No, they have. We're sick
They
of funding.
haven't.
Yeah, we're sick of funding
No, they
illegal
haven't.
invaders getting emergency care through this
Okay,
program.
hold on. Wait a minute. You're wrong. Okay, so look, here is the Democrat continued resolution right here. So give me just a second to pull this up.
Okay, it's not.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the entire thing. You
That's
can
fine.
look these things up on your fucking computer.
You have to
Okay,
be an absolute
so
gross
if they
individual
invoke
to
the
want-
nuclear option, does this
You have
pass?
to be an
Does
absolutely
the
gross
Democrat?
individual to want to withhold health care from people just because of where they're from. That's a disgusting thing to think. And again, how
I've been
you've been
muted. I
manipulated
can't
by
even
this
talk.
current
I can't
administration
even turn my thing
to
on.
think one way instead of thinking for yourself and using your empathy.
These are absolute fascists.
Okay, so look, I'm going to copy
can't.
this
I can't
entire
even talk.
part about healthcare, okay, all the way down to other healthcare provisions. I'm going to go ahead and go all the way through Veterans Affairs as well. Here's what we're going to do. Intake. This is the easiest way. We're going to go through miscellaneous extensions as well. All right. Okay. So we're going to go all the way here. We're going to copy. Now we're going to open up this lovely little thing called ChatGPT, and I'm going to put in, can you translate this for me in lamest terms? Question mark. Control V. Enter. All right, this is just the section about healthcare for the Democrat continued resolution. Okay, so let's let ChatGPT think for just a second, because this doesn't say what you guys think it says. The emergency healthcare that undocumented people receive is under EMTALA. The continued resolution doesn't get rid of or fund EMTALA. That's just a thing we have to make sure if you're in a dire situation, you get healthcare. Okay. Hold on a sec. ChatGPT is thinking because it's a lot of words that I just put into it.
Check the blue app.
Okay, check the. We will do that while we wait. Heck yeah, W Matt for the $40. Cuddle and boot this fucking guy. Sorry, intake. That's capitalism. Cuddle and boot this fucking guy. Sorry, intake. That's capitalism.
They don't want to talk. They don't want to know. They don't want to hear the truth.
Can
Look
we
at
make
this.
like can we just like all agree to stop platforming him since he cannot be respectful to me for 3 seconds?
I mean, sure. He was just the only person in the queue.
No, I mean I get it, but like how many more times does he have to be gross and disrespectful for like us to just make the decision?
Gross and disrespectful.
I was just trying to get more people in here to request up, that's all.
No, I get it.
Hi,
You
Nick.
probably also weren't.
Hi.
No idea. He was like
Good
habitually.
morning.
But he's a gross person.
Good morning, Nick. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, I'm not.
So what brings you up this morning?
I don't know. I was just scrolling through and the first thing I heard was that you needed or you didn't have anybody in the request. So I just in the request queue, so I just hit to come up and
It's
just
it's
say,
just hard to
"Good
get Trump
morning."
supporters to come defend their bullshit at this point.
Yeah, I don't even want to hear
Probably
them.
because you boot and block them
Nick.
right away.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, have a nice.
Me too. Tank, we don't want an echo chamber. We want somebody who isn't an asshole,
let me
who
speak.
can have a conversation, who when they're shown the facts
If you
and
don't think
evidence,
that was a
can say, you know what,
conversation,
maybe
I
I'm
can't
wrong.
help you.
Maybe I misunderstood this. Somebody whose ego is
Can
just
I
so
just talk
big
to
that
Emma?
they
She's
stick up
the
for
nice
a
one.
rapist and a felon. Have like
Nice one.
some like critical thinking, and you're not an asshole. Like you've
I
been
was
a dick
talking
to
to
Jess.
Emma. Why did you
We're not
come
okay
in here
with
and
that.
talk all hot?
All right, so ChatGPT is done thinking.
I was about to say what.